Alright, y'all. First deer hunt of the year. Got a camp set up. And Kelsh is here. He's hunting down about a mile from here. Cold front's just blowing in right now. Or has been all night. Anyway, we're slipping up in this cove. Gonna find us a tree to climb. Fresh deer droppings. We're in the persimmon patch. This tree is not dropping. Most of them are not yet, but it's also a funnel at the back of a cove. So it's gonna have some deer activity regardless. Alright, y'all. This tree is the tree for me. Well, it's 10:30. It's been a very uneventful opening morning. Just yesterday, riding around, I saw deer from about 11 o'clock till, 6:30 in the evening. They were kind of out all afternoon. Maybe we'll see some action this afternoon. See if we can't kill us one. Sit all morning and don't see anything. They're out here by the water in another cove. We're gonna go meet up with Kelsh. I don't think he saw anything either. Yeah, we're gonna go back to camp and make a game plan for the afternoon. There's already deer where I'm trying to go. They're back in that cove. That's exactly where the same area I want to set up. I don't know if we pick a different spot or if we just run those two does off and maybe they come back or something else comes through. I think something else will come through, more than likely. Wind is sketchy at best. It's not the best wind, but we're gonna try. Okay, we're coming down to this big green creek bottom where I saw those two does. We're gonna pick a tree in here somewhere. Notice up here in the hardwoods it's not much greenery for the deer to eat. And the acorns aren't really dropping yet. As soon as you get down in the bottom it's very green. The deer are hanging out down here. I don't know where those two does went. Fawn almost ran up on me. I lost sight of it. I think those deer skedaddled. There's a trail camera on that tree there. It's right about where I was gonna climb. I still can, but the wind is funky. I kind of want to push back a little bit. So someone's got a cell camera down there. There's a fence crossing. It's an old wire fence. And then there's the fence is down here and another fence crossing. And then this blowdown mess for a while. Big blowdown. So we got two potential crossings. The wind is blowing back in this way. It's not very good. I would rather it be blowing out towards the water. But we got what we got to work with. I'm just trying to catch deer going crosswind. We're going to check out this red maple down there and see if it's the tree. Alright, y'all. This tree is the tree for me. Alright, looks like a good setup. We can see about 100 yards, give or take. There's been two skid steers running on the next property over for like the past hour. It's getting to be that time. I have not seen a deer since I've walked in and saw those two. Probably gonna call it here in a few minutes. Kelch, I believe he missed. He's gonna double check, but he missed a small buck about an hour and a half ago. Alright, I decided to sleep in this morning because I've been seeing all the deer movement from 11 o'clock until later in the afternoon. Kelch got up early and went. He had a four-wheeler riding around right after daylight. He's been scouting some this morning. But, I'm going to go to a spot where I've been seeing deer come down to the water, eating on whatever that green grass is growing there. We're going to try to slip up in there, hopefully not spook everything out of there, and find a place to set up. So the deer have been out on these green spots in the middle of the day. There were 4 here yesterday about 11 o'clock. It's like, I think it's 9 something now. There's coyote tracks and deer tracks in here. It looks like turkey too. We're gonna try to set up on the edge of this green patch if I can find a good tree. This ditch crossing's tore up with tracks. There's some little forbs growing here, I think is what they're feeding on. The rest of it's just like sedge grass. I don't think they're eating that. But there's something about this cove they like. We're gonna cross this ditch and then try to get up on the next one. Alright, y'all. This tree is the tree for me. Alright, looks good up here. Don't really like the wind. It's blowing up the cove like yesterday in the other cove. But if we get any kind of cross movement, cross wind, hopefully they're coming from that way, but we'll find out. 11:50. 3 or 4 deer came down. I lost them all in the brush, except that buck is the only one I got a good look at. And then he turned and went away. The wind is good, swirling a little, but it's not blowing that way. At least I don't think it is. Up here it's not. Kels just came in to hunt the cove he hunted yesterday morning. Might be a better afternoon spot if they're not already in there. I might sit here all day, I'm not sure yet. Just heard a deer in the woods, and that button buck ran off down the bank away. Alright, it is 4:30. I've been up here 6 hours. Seen a few deer. I was gonna sit till dark, but I'm thinking I kind of want to hunt off the ground back towards camp. And I'm curious about a certain area that I'd like to get eyes on. We're gonna pack up, climb down, take the boat around, check the coves and see if there's any deer out moving in the other coves. Make our way back to camp, and then we're gonna head out into the woods and just kind of still hunt, watch some fields, watch the woods, see what we can find. I will see y'all back on the ground. Okay, we are hunting in and around this field for the rest of the evening. Hoping to find a good place to sit until dark. It's hard to spot and stalk a place like this. If I have a chance to spot and stalk a deer, I will, but we're trying to just kind of creep our way up here until we find a good sitting spot. That didn't take long. We found 3 deer already in the field. I'm gonna try to cut some distance and hope they come down this way, which they might not. They could go anyway, but we're not gonna try to sneak into bow range. You can hear it's way too crunchy. And there's right here, there's some good cover on the field edge, but a lot of places there's not. So we're just gonna slow down here, cut some distance, and try to creep into the edge of the field in some bushes. We're not getting any closer than this. We're just gonna sit right here somewhere. We got a doe feeding down. I think it's a doe. I'll double check. She's feeding down the edge of the field towards me, at least right now. Last I saw, she was. Yeah, coming right down the pipe. I didn't hear her crash. I shot her like 5 yards. So there's a doe getting close. And I sat down, waited, and then a breeze blew all the bushes, so I took that opportunity to kind of peek up. She wasn't there. There was another one farther back, also headed my way. I was like, where'd she go? Then it hit me. She might have cut into the woods, so I repositioned. And sure enough, I'm looking through this privet brush. She's coming right down the pipe. Didn't even see me till right before I pulled the trigger. I think I smoked her. It sounded like a good hit. Looked like a good hit. It was so close, that arrow just zipped right through her. I got a lighted knock, but I don't even know if it lit up. We're gonna go look for blood, look for the arrow, look for the deer. Okay, I see my arrow. It dropped into this little drainage. Where was this? She came down this trail, right? And she took off pretty quick. I don't know if we're gonna find blood right away. She went down and then ran up that hill. She was kind of skylined. Let's go take a look at the arrow. Oh yeah, she's dead. It's buried in these tree roots. Bent a blade. That's my first kill with this broadhead. I threw 1 mega meat in my quiver of swackers. I've got 2 kinds of swackers and mega meat in my quiver. And that's the first, not confirmed kill, but that's the first one with that mega meat. And those blades are honestly trashed. But we'll see what kind of a job it did. I mean, it zipped through her. I was up there and it stuck in those tree roots. So I think she's dead. Oh, there's blood. We got blood. She was running pretty quick, but we got it. It looks like a good blood trail. Just getting in a hurry here because I think she's down. I think she crashed. Oh, I see her. Yeah, she's down. All right, let's go get her. I didn't see her go down because I was trying to turn this good camera on to film that. And then I turned my GoPro off, my Insta360, I turned it off. So I was fooling with the camera, I didn't actually see her crash. Oh, I hit her right where I wanted to. Perfect. Alright, it's a really small doe, probably last year's fawn, 1.5 old doe is what I'm guessing. I have to look at the teeth to... It doesn't matter, we got camp meat. It's a nice young and tender doe. Hopefully Kelch gets a shot at one, but if he doesn't, we still got tenderloins. I'm just going to drag her right down here to the water. The boat's across the cove. I'm going to walk around, get the boat, and just pull it up right up to her and get her gutted.